Hey YouTube, Rival X Factor here, and I've got some Donya Fortress. I think it's a 16-man server. And look at the size of that scope on my gun. This is an A-91 with the laser sight and like 7-way scope. And I'm just messing around because you don't really go ADS with this kit. But I actually do to get a couple kills just for the fuck of it. Because it's not too bad, actually, at range. This is a hip-fire death machine, much like the MP7 if you set it up right. And I want to just talk through this and give you guys kind of a live commentary as I mow through people. And surprisingly, I get a lot of headshots with this combo. This is a great weapon. I take out some of the boring parts, by the way. If there's a couple times I died like 3 times in a row off of bad spawns. And there's another part where I run around for 5 minutes and don't see shit, like a ghost town. But 500 odd tickets. And, you notice I played stairwells to cover. Like, right there, I'm kind of playing the stairwell to cover. So, as I see somebody, I kind of back down to try to only expose my head so I can shoot. The one thing that's a downfall with this weapon is the reload. It could be faster because it is a close quarters gun. It's a very good close quarters gun. So, if you're looking for an ENGI kit, to compete on Sane or Bazaar, this is definitely a good one to give a try. Obviously, the ACWR is a very solid long-range kit. The M4A1 is a very solid, pretty good at everything kit, and the A-91 is just gross up close. If you don't like the crazy recoil of the MTAR, give the A-91 a try. And you can hit fire from range with this thing. I mean, it's probably got similar range to the MP7, which we all know that from my previous video. I'll go on any map with that gun and put up a score, unless it's like Caspian, or as I call Operation Fire Shit. I'll hang up a score with an MP7. This kit's a lot of fun, and you guys can see the scope when I'm not, reloading. Blocks a lot of my view. It's kind of clunky, but, it's pretty to look at, I guess, right? So, to defend C, I like to pull high. I like to pull high ground, because if I notice there's a couple guys down below, I want to go where they're not and get a different vantage point, okay? If there's a couple guys up high, I'll try to drop down low and get the guys underneath the balconies. So I'm always thinking when I play this mode, where's my team? Where's my teammates? Close, so think macro game, micro game. Where's my team? Where's my teammates in close proximity to me? So, that's what I'm constantly thinking no matter what map that I'm playing. I try to fill in the holes. So right now I'm really afraid of somebody spawning behind me because I'm pretty sure that's a random spawn point back there. And now it's time to start gravitating towards B, but I notice we got a couple teammates right around this corner. So I'm always taking, he's dead, so that means there's baddies around. So I'm always taking, weight of what's going on. And whenever you see a flashlight, just shoot at it. These are the flashlights of new. They're not like the flashlights of old where you couldn't see where dead center was. If you see a flashlight, shoot at it. If it's friendly, you won't know till a second or two after you're done shooting if you don't get hit marker, hit coin, or if you don't see the nameplate. So shoot, ask questions later. Now, right here, I stepped into Hornet's Nest. People started spawning out of the ass of this guy, which is a bad situation. I'm trying to make the best of it. I probably should have stayed tighter on that corner when I peeked, knowing that I just saw 3 to 5 guys a split second ago. And the smarter players were going to make their way towards burn box or chase me down. So, I got a couple kills there. Kind of got lucky. I probably should have only gotten one with that many of people there. But if I could have done that situation again, I would have totally played that differently. So, what I noticed in this mode is people kind of zerg. They're zerglings, right? If they got C and they got B, they're probably coming for A and they're probably abandoning C. Okay, there's kind of a method to the madness, and I'm going to do a couple videos on that for close quarters. It's a zergling mentality. So sometimes I will hang back and try to make a couple kills to slow down their assault on one of our points. I see now that we're burning B, and we're also getting C, but I'm by C. So I'm going to try to support this, chuck a Jesus nade, and this poor Kiki guy, I think I headshot this guy 5 out of the 6 times I killed him. So he's probably thinking, oh my god, this guy's got a 7-time scope. What the hell is going on? Even one of the guys, one of my community members, he says, what the hell's up with the scope? Because he knew I was just messing around. He thought it was a community request. It's like you don't go ADS with this gun. So might as well have some fun with it, right? So I'm in a spot right now where I got to pick to reload, and I probably shouldn't have reloaded right there. A good complementary pistol with this kit, because it is a close quarters kit, would probably be the 93R. I probably should have rolled with the 93R. It probably would have yielded me a couple more kills, a couple of deaths, because there's a couple times where that suppression, that one Magnum bullet would miss, or I'd just miss, because I'm not perfect. You know, I'm not the best player in the world, so I do miss from time to time. That's for certain. And 93R kind of compensates. Now, that's a nasty headshot from range right there. That's just gross. But 93R is a little more forgiving because it just gets so many bullets downrange so fast. And it hits like a truck. I mean, it hits for 25 in the chest. It's kind of gross. And you can one burst a guy up close as long as the second or third bullets domes the noggin. So obviously you get 2 to the body, 1 to the head, that's 100. So if you're within 8 meters or so, maybe 6 meters is where that weapon breaks off, that's a kill. And it's an instant one at that. So I'm kind of slow peeking these corners because I got a couple players behind me supporting. I notice we got bodies on the point, and I step into a fucking hornet's nest again. So good job to those guys for spawn bombing. I should have thrown a nade. I should have slow peeked that and not kept pieing it, as they call it, to see, you know, and I think I was so surprised. It's like, all right, are there 1 guy, 2 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys? I think the curiosity piqued me there. So what I should have done there, slow peeked it and literally waved my mouse hand a little bit to get a little bit more spray. Because I had 2 precision kills there, but I think I could have gotten 3 or 4 out of that if I would have played my cards right. So this guy had my back. Thank you to you, because that guy probably would have knifed me, more than likely. Suppressor's a good kit to run. Good attachment to run, but not when you're trying to be a hip-fire death machine. It just gives way too much bullet deviation. So if you want to use an assault kit, and something that's built around ADS, suppressor's a great weapon to run, but you can still hear it. Here's another hornet's nest. I'm very good at finding these today. Oh wait, there's 2 kills in 1 burst, or is it 3 kills in 1 burst? But and then I get the shotgun guy too. You know, you can hear the suppressor, so always pay attention to your ears. You know, your ears tell you just as much as your eyes can tell you in this game. You know, because if you hear the rattlesnake type shooting and you don't see a blue dot by you, guess what? It's a bad guy probably. So now I'm getting shot from behind. Somebody had my back. No. So took out a boring spot. That's about where I ran around for 3 minutes and didn't see a soul and ended up getting shot in the back or something like that. So gotta push towards C to see what's going on. Oh, look. You know, that's my ring around the rosy theory, and I shouldn't have been there. I was still in the doorway. See that? The guy had a clean shot on me. See where my dead body's at? I should have moved over to the right. So if you got one tip, as soon as you get out of the doorway and see somebody, get to the right. At least provide some cover to your back, right? So that was a noob mistake on my part. So the ring around the rosy thing, I am going to do a video or 2 about it, and it is theory crafting at its finest, and I'm usually right about it 80% of the time. So that, you know, in the world of percentages, that's a good percent. So another thing is, this is close quarters, man. This is as random as it gets. You know, if you can pull a 3 KD in here or 2 KD in here, you're badass. If you're pulling a 2 KD in close quarters time after time, you are a badass, because all the random spawns, all the spawn bombing in small situations, you know, a rocket goes off, splash damage is huge, grenades choke you, and I don't know where that guy just came from, Sub-Zero. But he must have crawled up the stair out of my peripheral vision. And that's where 90 field of vision might have helped me. See, that's shoot at the light, ask questions later. But I just like things to be bigger on my screen. You know, porn, the guy in front of me, whatever it is, right? So, you know, keep that in mind when you're figuring out your field of view. And I got a double burst there because that guy crossed into the other path. I just had to slightly adjust right. So I should have pulled the trigger on the... Oh, there's the ADS kills. Get him! So good at ADS. I actually got a headshot on that. I don't know how. But as you can see, I don't recommend going ADS with the 7-way scope on this gun. You can also run this kit. I wouldn't recommend heavy barrel. I would recommend flash suppressor, foregrip. With this kit, foregrip's a big one. I really like it because it does have some horizontal recoil to it. And I know I didn't talk about that earlier, so I digress, because this isn't a long-range kit, so run the foregrip on it. You know, it's only going to benefit you, because this is a 50-meter-in gun. 50-meter-in gun. It's just nasty. Outside of 50 meters, you're going to get shot up by about 70% or 80% of the weapons in the game. So just know its strength suits. So you know, I don't play much close quarters anymore. I can't stand the spawn system and the random spawn system. I think it's broke, you know, and I think most people agree, because when I went to find a server today, there's 2 servers full in North America that were 32 and 16-man servers. Everything else was empty. I counted 50 servers that were empty. So I think the population speaks for itself. And there's a nice shotgun shot to the face. This guy was owning me with that shotgun. But when you're against a shotgun point blank, he just needs to click once to win that battle. You know, I might get 4 bullets in him, but if he clicks on me, you know, mid second, third bullet, I'm done. You know? So I tried to go ADS there just for the fuck of it, and got killed in the back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully, you know, you guys will enjoy some more of these live commentaries that I kind of give on a couple of these rounds. You know, one take and done. There's a flashlight. I'm gonna go track him down, and I blew ADS. So you know, ADS really sucks with this kit. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to start doing just more random gameplays with different kits and talking about the kit over the gameplays and just post some banging scores. The chat did get fun at the end. There were some complainers and there were some funny moments, you know, people just kidding each other. There were a couple community members in here having some fun, so shout out to you guys. And that was a Jesus nade. Clee Dog went down to a Jesus nade. I threw it way before I went up the stair because I saw the flag burning. So, you know, it's good game. You know, our team did a better job PTFOing. That's all it was to it. We supported flags and we attacked flags. A lot of those guys got cut in the peripheral stuff, you know, out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe because they were getting outshot, I don't know. But, you know, you got to PTFO these rounds more than anything, because if you don't, you're going to lose. So 52 and 7, pretty much 49 of those kills, 50 of those kills were just hip fire only, with a laser foregrip A-91 with 7-way scope. Take care, guys, and we'll see you soon.